Yeah.
So today we're playing 8th Infantry Division, USA, and I'm going to be building a deck. So first things first, in terms of CVs, I've really only seen one person use this, and I don't think it's worth because it's very vulnerable on the ground, can get hit by artillery and stuff, very easily spotted because of the bad stealth. It's not great, so I prefer the car CV. And then I get this thing. Now, this is only 2 availability per card, but it's literally half the price of the car one. And I use this for my opener. Basically, I buy 2 of these if I'm on 2 lakes. It's nice and cheap, but yeah, it is always nice to have a wheeled CV. And then for supply, I get 2 of these because basically, so this all supply cards now are 6,000 supply in a card, which I think is dumb. But so yeah, like these wheeled ones tend to be the best. The highest number wheeled ones. This is 2,000 in a card, whereas this is 750, right? So 3 of these is 90 points, whereas this is only 60. So you can save points there. Obviously, you can sell all supply for 100% resale value if it survives. And if I lose one of these, not the end of the world. If I lose one of these, big problem, because that's a third of the card gone, as opposed to an eighth of the card. So rather than bring this, I prefer to bring this. I do like those 3 cards of supply. Eighth is a grindy division. Should probably talk a bit about the division actually. So basically, eighth has some options. It's got a lot of options, which is what makes it strong. But ever since the nerfs to the infantry tab, like the dragon nerfs, and then mech rifles lost 2 HP, the Abrams now cost what they should cost, which is 275. It's very difficult to use this division properly, and like this thing is way too expensive, as is this thing. Your fight is way too expensive for what it is. I've seen this lose so many fights to cheaper planes. Very, very expensive. Anyway, so it's a jack of most trades because it doesn't have IFVs. I really do prefer like second Panzergren, but eighth is interesting. So in this tab, I do like the 50 cal. I think the 50 cal is much more worth it than this. You might say, well, literally, bro, it's like, the price, bro. The price. I really like these in the opener, and I upvote them by 1, and they can shoot a lot, particularly on something like Urban Frontlines. This is really useful. It shoots further. You see that, it literally deals twice the damage. Like, it deals twice the damage, bro. And it's got more range. Doesn't deal twice the suppression. And it's got more HP, so you're paying twice the cost, but at the start, right, you gotta buy transports for these. So this is 35 and this is 55, so it's no longer twice as expensive, right? Obviously you get the transports back, but for the first couple minutes you don't get them back. So that price really matters at the start of the game, which is where I'm buying them for maps like Urban Frontlines. I used to bring Fireteam AT4, but there's really no point anymore, given that basically the dragon now fires in forests. The minimum range on the dragon is now 125 meters, which means that people can't really run you down like they used to be able to. Obviously, the max range has come down. So you can use these in forests just fine. They've got 18 pen, which means they one-shot a 4-armor vehicle, whereas this has 17 pen. Obviously, it deals more suppression, but I found that I just didn't really need these. Nobody's really driving tanks into forests anymore anyway, and if they do, the dragon hits them just fine and forces them to retreat. So we don't bring Fireteam Law or Fireteam AT4. MP Patrol is great because they got the recoilless rifle and they've got the military police buff, which, if you can micro these guys properly, they're just such a boon to the rest of your forces because they stop them from getting suppressed, basically. So I do bring those. Next, I used to bring Engineer's Flash, and the idea behind it was you shoot all the flash, and then you run back and get some more flash, but just with them being 5 men and everything, they're just not that good. They're just not that good. I'd rather pay 15 points more, get some engineers. So I bring 5 engineers. I like to bring them in the M113A3. I mean, it is a bit slower than the car, right? But it's actually faster off-road, which is interesting. And the 50 cal is really useful. This div is about spamming the 50 cals. It really is. So we also bring some Engineers Dragon in the 50 cal transport. So next card, you know, we got so these gunners, I don't really see the point. I mean, so they're like 45 points, so you don't get that many of them, and it's just like, why? It's a shame you can't get rid of this, but basically, you know, Mech Rifles Law, they got two more guys. They got the same number of machine guns for 10 points, and they've got one more availability. So you could theoretically say, hang on, what? The Mech Rifles Law lost a machine gun. Oh yeah, they only have two MGs now. They used to have three. Maybe gunners is not a bad idea. Instead of the Mech Rifles Law, I could bring gunners. Because it's 10 points cheap. Yeah, I mean, what? I can't believe that. I didn't realize they lost a machine gun. Okay, so we'll bring the gunners. We'll see how it does. I mean, it might not be very useful. And then I bring Mech Rifles Dragon because and you notice that I'm upvetting most of the infantry by one. This is literally just like meat for the machine. You don't need to upvet those guys. So we're bringing these guys instead of Mech Rifles Law. You'll notice that they're like lower down on the portrait. It's like that's the little brother apparently. Look at that. Anyway, yeah. So we'll see how the gunners do. I didn't realize. I was like, why am I losing all these int fights with my three machine guns? Turns out I don't have three machine guns. Okay, so we do bring the Mech Rifles Dragon in the M113A3. And then I like to bring a card of Rangers in the Blackhawk, and I vet it by one, so it's two vet. These guys are actually special forces. I have found that I'm running out of infantry in some games, so maybe we'll try that at one vet today, especially given that I lost a vet on my Mech Rifles Law. So let's try these guys at one vet. But I do bring them in the Blackhawk. I'll be honest, you know, running out of infantry with this div means you're a bad player. So that's maybe I shouldn't be upvetting these. And then yeah, the Rangers Dragon, I bring in the Humvee at one vet because look, they've got the same. So you compare them to Mech Rifles Dragon, you're basically paying 10 points for special forces. That's it basically. You're paying 10 points for special forces. Or obviously your cult commandos aren't that great at long range at all. Well, they just don't shoot long range. But yeah, this class as an SMG is actually reasonably good. So we do bring those, and I bring those in the Humvee. And then I do bring a card of TOW2s, but I bring this in the car because I don't really see the point in the M113 for that. And I actually leave the last slot blank, which is probably why I keep running out of infantry, but yeah, that's basically it. And then the way I organize it is, obviously you can just do this however you want. Well, you can build your deck however you want, you don't have to listen to me, but I basically try to do it in terms of, like, price order, and then I put all my fire support stuff at the end. So, yeah, and then I actually put my Engineers Dragon. I class this as fire support, because they've got the thing. I mean, I would usually, just because these are Engineers Dragon, I just put them at the end. I mean, obviously they're cheaper than this guy. So yeah, that's the inf tab. Artillery, I really like these, so I bring two of those, and then I bring some mortars for smoke. This thing's terrible, never bring it. I really think one of these is very useful. If you ever have a chance to buy 203s, very useful. And yeah, like you could also bring four of these, but then you're paying for four of these. Or you could bring two of these, but they're just not as good, right? Like the fire rate is just not, you know, you're getting a little bit extra fire rate. It's just not worth it, really. 3 seconds extra aim time, wow. And I always put a CV next to these two when I get them up. And, you know, I put one of these next to it if I've not bought them already, in which case it'd be one of these. So, tank tab, I used to run this and it's garbage. Just don't bring it. I mean, you compare this to an AMX-30B2, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it anymore. So I bring a Abrams CP, and then I bring 2, 4, 6 of these, and then I bring a Novet one at the end there. And I'm pretty sure it automatically switches them around, so it's not in the right order anymore. But that's that. You know, I've seen some people bring like a Max Vet M1 base Abrams, because you compare it, and like you're losing 3 pen, but you're gaining 2 fire rate and 10% accuracy, and it's cheaper. but you know, you're losing so much. You're losing the armor. The 3 pen is a really big difference. And you're also losing, you know, HE on the gun, although that doesn't matter too much. Um, Depends who you're up against. If you're against like fourth Motshutson or somebody who doesn't have any tanks, like 152nd or something, then yeah, bring 2 of these, whatever. Yeah, and obviously the CEV's got 6-second aim time, so just don't bring that. Just bring a tank instead. So recon tab. So I like to bring the LRS for the opener because they've got airborne forward deploy. They're the only guys in this div that do, apart from the snipers. Which I can't really fit in. And then I bring scouts in the ACAV, because I like the ACAV. I think it's funny. Can sneak it around the side, blow people up, assist your tank, stuff like that. Then I bring this thing, which is just really cheap flank defense because it's 40 points. Sadly, the availability is really, really low. But like it's literally 1/3 of the price of this. And you just use it to defend your flanks because it's so cheap. And then I bring this thing because the Hellfires can be really, really useful. There's some openers where you know that they've not got forward deployed AA, where you can just buy one of these and just hit some of those transports at the start. If they buy a jet, obviously you're gonna lose it, but it is fun to use. For this, I bring Eyehawks, Pivads upvetted, and then Stingers. The Pivads, you know, I tend not to actually bring that many of these. I could probably get rid of it, but it's only a 1-point slot, so it's like you might as well bring it. And yeah, bring it upvetted because I tend not to buy a lot of these. Heli tab, so I just bring a card of Toe Cobras and a card of Cobras. These are now called Hog, right? And then the Air tab, where I bring the Fighter, which isn't very good, but you don't really have a choice. Wild Weasel, and then 2 LGBTs. If the F-16AT was in here, I'd bring it. If I had more points, I'd bring more stuff, you know. I mean, this thing is decent. But yeah, you want to kill tank, use the LGBT. You want to kill infantry, use the LGBT. This thing is terrible. Never, ever, ever, ever bring it. It's just so bad. I mean, people like it because they're like, wow, 12 bombs? The problem is, and this also goes back to why this artillery piece is so much better than this one. The radii of explosions in this game is tiny, it's minuscule, but it does scale with the diameter. So this is just going to miss your target 12 times or 11 times, right? I've actually seen it miss 12 times on one target, and it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Don't bother with it. So I prefer the LGBT. So that's 8th, and I'll see you in game. Right, so here we are in game. Today we're against Homelander. He keeps changing his name to stupid things, but this is Homelander. I've got him on my friends list, so I know it's him. He's playing as second UK, which is really good on this map. We've got some options ourselves, but I think I'm going to struggle. Basically, you know, he's got the IFVs, I don't. He's got tanks if he needs them, he doesn't really need them. He's got the SAS, which means like the mid will just be well, generally the town will be sort of a no-fly zone. It's going to be a pretty tough game. He can also do funny helicopter things, which is obviously not fantastic. So we'll try. I mean, you know, it's only one way to get better. That's to play against people who are better than you. Homelander's got like several thousand games since the reset, which is a lot. So he had about 3,000 or 4,000 before the reset. The reset was about 6 months ago, I think, now. And now he's got 2,000 again. He really likes Warno. I never see him not on Warno. So yeah, he's a big Warno fan. I already said hi. Big Warno enthusiast. So we need to defend Alpha because he could helicopter attack it, he could SAS rush it, and then, you know, then we're sort of, it's going to be very difficult for us to get back in there. I would like to open one of these, but I can't. Against his division, I just can't. The SAS will one-shot it. You can send stuff like round the sides and stuff like that, foxes and things like that, so it's going to be a proper tough game. So here, I'm honestly just going to put that there, and then turn off the cover so it just looks down the road. And obviously it'll get spotted straight away, But if I put it there, it can't shoot down the road. If I put it there, it can't really shoot down the road. The nearest point is like there, right? Because otherwise, it's off the side. You see that the cursor's turning orange when it's in cover? Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. I'll go there. And then there'll be something over here.
Recon unit at your orders.
Not sure. Because, yeah, if he gets a fox behind me, then obviously we're doomed, right? This could be another great attempt to... I'm trying to... Like, I can't see down here, but I guess this one would cover that. So we put this, like... I wanted to see down that road. Put it there. And then... Because, yeah, because at least we'll see him if he comes around here. If we're paying attention. Although he'll see us as well. If it's a fox, he'll probably see us anyway. So it's difficult because you gotta... You want to be in cover, but you also want to be able to see where you need to see. And if I go there, then I can't actually see down the road. So, I don't know. Just gotta go for it. Let's have a think. So, for the mids, I'm gonna be a while, actually.
Ready to transport.
For the mids, we need a couple LRS.
Everyone out.
No,
We'll
everybody
deploy
not
this
out. And he doesn't get 50 cal teams at the start, but he is going to have a bunch of IFVs. And I'm actually thinking I should buy, like, Abrams CV. Just so I can kill the IFVs. But it will probably get hit by a Jaguar cluster. That's something he likes buying in the first tick. Everybody likes buying them in the first tick. The ECM on them came down, which meant that the price came down. And now,
We'll deploy at this position.
Yeah. How do I kill the IFVs? I just can't. I could buy a TOW 2. I will buy a TOW 2, but it will die. I need Abrams, but can't really afford that at the start. So 1, 2, 3. I do these 50 cals. We were talking about this in the deck review, which you definitely didn't skip. You definitely didn't skip the deck review, did you? And that will... In fact, the same people skip the deployment as well. YouTube does give me statistics. I do know what's happening. so I guess that doesn't really make a difference.
Bring us there,
So we need, like, mech rifles, Dragon, because they've got range, but then he can still outrange me. He can still go back here and shoot me. So I could buy another TOW 2 and put it there. That's a decent spot. Let's do that. Quite pricey now.
Yes, sir.
We haven't bought that second CV yet. So let's buy that.
At your orders.
And, yeah, let's... So, like, in general, my infantry's a bit better than his. I'm trying to think. Apart from the SAS. Oh, no, because air mobile scouts now get AT. Yeah, my infantry isn't better than his. Because I've lost MGs, right? I don't have MGs anymore. I don't have 3 MGs on my guys. They're now 2. So these are really expensive for what they are now, actually. So is this, to be honest. Like, this is 50, I don't know. Derek's quit, by the way. If you didn't know. So the future's looking up a bit. I don't know when this video's coming out, but he wasn't fired, he quit. His argument was basically, it's not my fault. Eugen doesn't listen to me and people blame me for things that aren't my fault. That was his argument. So,
Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening.
Yeah, we want to kill IFVs.
We'll deploy at this position.
And I usually try to get like a mortar for smoke.
Someone call for a cab?
I'm not sure where all my points have gone this time. I guess it's because I bought a Stinger and a... Because I need the Stinger in case... Because if he rushes it, then... With a helicopter, then I'm doomed, right? But then do I need 3 in the middle? I do, because he's going to buy that Jaguar. So now we've got 70 points, and I'm actually just going to spend it on 2 supply.
Where do you want it delivered?
And I'll put one here.
Full
And I'll put one here. Thanks, Wayne. Always thank your opponent for waiting. And it's time for me to thank the generous channel joiners. They get the names on the screen, they get the videos early. They get members exclusive videos. 1 like is 1 prayer. If you don't want to pay money, please do just like the videos. It makes YouTube recommend them to more people. And honestly, I can't thank you enough for watching them. As you know, I'm trying to finish off this PhD. It's going really not great. and it's nice that there's something else going on in my life, which is good. Because when I've been in this situation before, and I have, right, master's degree, bachelor's degree, A levels, GCSEs. If you're not from the UK, you probably don't know what those other ones are. They're just exams. There was generally nothing else going on, and so it's just awful. But I've got this, and this is actually doing better, which is part of that I think is seasonal, and part of that is because the game's getting better. There you go. So he is rushing me. So we will now buy a plane, and we will try to kill that. What's the range that I need? Like 2,300 or something.
Baker 5, ready.
Oh, he's probably going to land in time.
One less copy.
Oh, we hit him, but he still managed to land. Oh, we got him on the ground.
Open your eyes.
We lost the LRS to like 10 trillion foxes, which is... Probably should have expected that. And that means that he can now shoot all these guys while they're in their transports, but he's currently focusing the LRS, so that's something at least.
Beware, commies nearby.
And yeah, so that air mobile obviously got in, right? And
Eagle 1, ready.
so we're trying to kill him. And we probably will with that pivads. And there you go, he also landed somebody over here. This isn't particularly surprising. We just need to dodge that SAS, right? So we got that air mobile. And now we can get over here. But what that does mean is that his close range, like his stuff over here is not going to be that effective. Because he's not got that much here, right? Because it's all in these other places. So down in flames. He's now sending more stuff over here. Okay.
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
Oh man, my micro's terrible, dude. We go like that shouldn't have died.
One less copy.
So this is out of basically everything now, and he's just landing in front of me. So I'm trying to shoot, but it's not having it.
Second platoon ready, sir.
Right.
What are your orders, sir? Medic!
So we need this, and I'll get a couple engineers in here, and we could use a tow here. Will we hit that? Oh, we didn't. We missed. That's a shame. I mean, it doesn't surprise me really, but you know, it would have been nice if we'd hit him. So he's moving up there, which ain't great, because if that's got AT... This is a recon unit, but it can't tell what it is, which is some life in it. And then it kills me, so it did have AT. So, yeah, great having these recon units that can't identify enemies. That's sort of part of the course, really, I suppose. And, yeah, I need to get this up there. And he's bringing in more air mobiles. I mean, we do have stingers here, but they're not really in position, which is sort of on me. Well, sort of nothing, it is on me. We can move these over to help out with that fight.
As you command, sir.
And, yeah, keep in mind that he gets a bunch of MGs and stuff as well, right? So, it is tough. We do need to move this, because now he's got... Oh, yeah, you can see he's got people there. We'll buy this, and we need, like, you know, recon and stuff.
We'll deploy at this position.
He's in here, though, which is a big problem. He's using his mobility. I mean, this is a great map for him. Certainly. I need you to shoot him. No, why are you leaving the district, man? I mean... And then, yeah, we'll try and get... Well, okay, there we go. So, I guess we should have left the district. So we got 3 stingers there, and they all missed. That's just the power of Homelander, I guess. He's just a better player than me, so my stuff doesn't hit him. And, yeah, this is going to be tough, but, you know, if we keep slugging it, we might be alright. I'm really molding about that, because I knew he'd buy that bomber at some point, and that's why I bought all the stingers, and the stingers didn't do anything, so I'm a bit upset about that. So where's that artillery piece? Because this is obviously for this, right? And what the heck?
Be careful. Enemies nearby. Everyone out. Ready to transfer.
And yeah, now that he's in here, this is just terrible. That obviously wasn't a great play from me. But yeah, the he's got his superior infantry in there, and I'm not sure what to do about that. So we'll just aim for this, and that should kill that. And then I lost this one. I don't know where he put it. It was around there somewhere. And the thing is, I don't actually think he's got any
I'm listening, Captain.
any Shorad over there. Oh, that died anyway. Okay. So I think it's in here. I'm not entirely sure, but so that this air mobile is really the guy that we need to kill.
Beware, commies nearby.
But yeah, that's 2 squads. So if we can get that, and then curve left, please. Yeah, and he's not got any SS in there. Oh, that's a shame. He died to a dead man. Dead man just killed him there at the end. And then this has to reload for 20 seconds now, which is frustrating, but you know, it's not the end of the world. So we'll get some of these, and we'll get this up there. And there he is coming in again. We've got the 3 stingers. Oh, it's 2 stingers now, but we've also got the fighter. And the fighter... Oh, the stingers get him that time. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know, it's just luck, basically. Anybody who says anything else is lying to you. And, okay, we'll evac. Hopefully that SAS doesn't stop to shoot. Looks like he didn't. So we got him there. So he's extended past his AA net, which is causing problems for him, as you can see. So yeah, we know he's got a guy in there, because we just saw him get in there.
Adjusting on target.
And yeah, we're trying to get back in here. I think late game we've got some advantages, but for now, certainly the opener, he has the huge advantage on us, as you can see. So I do need some recon, so I can't see anything. Okay. Hang on. Why isn't that shooting at me? That is weird. And then there you go, so that's just a bunch of like terrier spam basically. We don't really get anything like that, so it is tough. You know, without the IFVs, this is actually just a really bad matchup for us. Okay. Yeah. The way I build the deck is to build like if it was a more open map, we'd have a huge advantage, but it's not, so we don't. Because that's why I bring the M113A3s, right? So that I can get some fire support with my guys. Because my guys themselves aren't that good anymore. They always used to be the strat to get the fire support with them. And now, like on this map, I can't really use them. Because of the, you know, just the nature of the combat, basically. So it is tough. So turn off cover on that so we can actually sit down the road. And yeah, like this min-vet infantry, I can't stun it down because if I had IFVs, it would be good. And if it was in the open, I could use the 50 cals. But certainly in this kind of situation, it's not ideal at all.
Yes, sir. Drop 200. 6. Get out now. Assault. Yes, sir. Bring us there, taxi.
Let's try and get this guy up to here. That way.
Can't go any faster than that.
Oh man, he's dying. He's gonna die. They all get 2 MGs, same as me. It's like, it's tough, you know.
Stop here. Don't ask. Just shoot that. Waiting for instruction.
So yeah, we're falling back. Hardcore falling back here. Yeah, we've just been routed, dude. Tough matchup. And second UK is a good div. I don't know.
Engine is running. Get out now.
Well, I don't know anybody who thinks otherwise. I think that's quite a popular claim.
Beware. Take your 5. Ready.
I think it's quite well known. So, yeah, we're just trying to move up, you know, and get people in here. We're not giving up. Oh, for Pete's sake, that guy literally sat in a cloud of smoke, and he shoots shoots that at me. Get me out. And yeah, we don't want to make the mistake of like just buying loads of, you know, quick, buy another. That guy's dead. I didn't land fast enough. If you don't land immediately, they get a second shot off. There you go, and he's dead. That was my bad.
Second platoon ready, sir.
So yeah, we don't want to make the mistake of buying like loads of air because the SAS are still around and they will kill them.
We'll deploy at this position.
But we need something. We need more infantry basically. Let's get some Rangers. Buy this for smoke. I was really trying to get around to stop his reinforcements here because obviously he's still getting people in here, which is bad. Well, there it is.
Used up all our ammo, sir. Shut up and listen.
And you see, he's got the warriors and stuff, and that's why I really wanted to get those mech rifles over there, but
I'm hit.
I failed to do that.
As you command, sir. Well done,
So this guy's probably never getting out of there. We'll try to save him. And you see the power of the warrior Milans, right? I don't really have an answer to that.
You have orders, Captain.
Apart from buying an M1A1 Abrahams, which for the moment I can't really afford.
Shoot on anything that moves.
And I still can't, right? Because it's 265.
Can't take it anymore.
Once this sells, I'll be able to afford it, I guess. Well, I guess nothing. I will be able to afford it because yeah, that's very frustrating. There's not much I can do about it. I can't bring the helicopters, right? This now reloads for like 4 minutes. Hopefully we can land in time now. But yeah, the game, the game is still going. Like, we'll probably lose, but it's not like 100% over. Obviously, the dragons are supposed to be the counter to these, but they don't really hit, so the range ain't great. So we'll buy some more, just some ranges. Just move some ranges up here, get the stingers back to these high rises, and get some of these gunners. I guess they're quite a good defensive unit.
One more hit, we're done.
And they've got laws and stuff. So yeah, this is a very tough matchup. Right now we can afford the Abrahams.
As you command, sir.
And you see that, yeah, the warriors are just killing everybody. It's just a tough one.
Any update?
We need to sell these. Alright, this not having any ammo is really bad. You want that fire in basically 24/7. Like, we see that, right? And if we had ammo... yeah, that's... So we expect to really... so yeah, his inf's good, and he's got the IFVs, right? So it's very difficult.
As you command, sir. I'm hit.
More open map, I'd have it... Oh, this is dead. Yeah, it just gets very weird line of sights on this map. You got to be very careful. This is probably dead as well. Saxons are killing me. So yeah, I'm still waiting for that Abrahams, but then he's also got, law 80s, so I can't really hang about. I was hoping this would be able to help out, but apparently, because he's in that building, I can't actually shoot him. We could... I probably should buy the next LGBT, because I think this is certainly a good tactic. Good place to shoot. And it will help me whittle down the warriors. Right, here we go. So... Oh, he moved it, okay.
Just get me out of here. Bomber ready.
We'll just evac it straight away because we don't know what the sitch is with the. There you go. He's got like a rapier FSB there or something now. So gotta be careful. And that is going like there maybe. Oh no, it's still going. Still going. That's weird. I think he put it there. Kind of hard to tell.
Yes, sir. All right, ladies. I'm here. Get out now. Well done, guys. Back out there. You shoot first. Yes, Captain. Good job,
so yeah, we can turn cover up on this and just put it on the road. That's kind of the idea. I should have done that earlier, really, but... Yeah, it's not... Oh, mate, we just fired at that warrior. That was a mistake. So, could get another Cobra back here.
Second platoon, ready, sir.
Yeah, this is just getting tougher and tougher. Like, those IFVs are chewing up my infantry. I honestly think my infantry is a bit too expensive. Just because it's still sort of marked for when they had 11 HP, which they don't anymore, so I don't really think they should cost what they cost. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, Jaguar cluster, I mean, we knew about that. I literally mentioned it at the start. That's why I got all these stingers, right? And he passed right over that one, but we didn't get him. Down in flames, apparently. He sort of seems alive to me. And then we've got 30% ECM, so we get hit straight away and die. It's still a gamble, basically. But yeah, that's why I didn't want to buy them earlier. But I bought the stingers to set up that net, but then I didn't put it near the stingers. So you get what you deserve, basically. These guys are probably all dead. It's a tough one.
Less rusty.
We did have some supply here, I'm not
Everybody
sure
check your ammo.
where it all went. Yeah, we need to get that back. And yeah, it's not looking so good. I'm taking this more as like a learning experience.
Fire.
I'm just not sure, like,
Ryan, get down.
is there anything I can do here? Certainly, he seems to have the tools, and I don't.
Drop 200. 6
Maybe it's all in
rounds.
my head, but
Someone need a guardian
can't really use
angel?
the helicopters against the SAS. And can't really use
Enemy at 3
tanks
o'clock high.
against, you know, in this kind of environment. Because I can't set up the Eyehawks, right, because they don't shoot properly, basically. So, I'm not sure what to do, really. I can buy this.
Yes, sir. Going there.
I need more infantry, right, but... Tough map.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high. As you command, sir. HE loaded. Ready to fire. I need that tail rotor checked.
Yeah, he's +3 now. I mean, I need to sort this out, really. I think this should be my priority, but... It's tough, because he just keeps killing all my stuff.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Waiting for fire.
As you might guess, ain't great for me. The LGBTs are both still alive, but we lost the fighter.
Checklist
This guy
complete.
can't shoot that, apparently.
Out.
But I guess... What? I mean, I'm looking down the road. This says that I can see him.
Fly zone is hot.
Okay. Oh, I was on low altitude. Well, I'm just dead now. Because how long it takes to land. Yeah. You can't use the helicopters against him, so...
We're waiting.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
Everyone out. Everybody check
I'm
your
not sure.
ammo.
I think maybe mech rifles should get a bit cheaper, given that the dragons are so bad now. I don't really understand why this is 50 points either.
It always comes down
But
to
yeah,
infantry,
we'll see. I mean, obviously these things take time to do, right? Like I said, he's gone, but we need to
At your orders.
we need to set up our new system and work out the ground rules and all this, right? So I need more stingers here.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Medic! Captain?
And I don't know if we got that FSB thing. I mean, obviously there's a big smouldering fire here, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's dead. I don't actually see a wreck. So, 'cause you can see the wrecks if you actually get them. Oh, the mortar.
Ready to fire. Load smoke rounds. Beware.
So, like, these guys have AT now, so I can't even drive this in. So I'm not sure what to do, really.
Bomber ready.
But we know they're in that building and that building. Oh, for Pete's sake, mate. I told you to get back. He's probably dead now.
Ready to attack control.
Yeah, he's dead.
We'll go. East side. I got a hit.
So here we go. Jaguar cluster's back. Probably going to get me. I can't really see myself surviving
Enemy at
this.
3 o'clock high. We need
So that
ammo here.
FSB survived as well. Yeah, we died, I think. Oh, no. Okay, I guess the house saved us. I'm not sure what to say.
We'll go. Go on, control. Bullseye.
Oh, man. That SAS.
Get in formation. Ammo depleted. Platoon formed and ready.
So yeah, we lost the siege.
Ryan, get down.
But yeah, he's still pushing here, which
What are your orders, sir?
is not great for him. I mean, well, it shouldn't be, but he's still killing me. So I guess it is great for him. Not sure what to say, really.
Ready to engage. What are the orders?
This is out of rounds. I'll get that over there. And yeah, so now we can
Ready to fire.
try and get the still up in there. Okay.
Artillery at
Oh,
your
that's an
orders.
SAS. That's a priority target, I suppose.
Right up. Bring us there, taxi.
Okay. Don't even know what killed it.
Everybody, check your ammo. Medic. We get shot at.
Oh, great.
Now.
But yeah, he can always just saturate this with more and more rubbish
Let's come.
faster than I can kill it. And I can't really use my supporting assets, so I'm not
Beware,
sure
commies nearby.
what to do.
Ryan, get down.
Like, I need the tanks, right? I've got a tank coming for this.
One less commy.
The dragons don't really fire far enough to... Oh man, he missed? I mean, that's really unlucky. And he hit? Okay, apparently 50 is higher than 75.
Running out of
I do actually prefer BA's deterministic way of doing things. Everything else about the game is awful, but certainly that part is good. The fact that like things always happen the same way, as opposed to just you're unlucky, lose, which it can be quite frustrating. I'm sure you can appreciate. So, oh man, please don't do that.
This is Red 2. Yes, sir.
I can't even see him anymore.
Heads down!
At your order. Fresh delivery. En route.
Fire. Smash them. What are your
I'm not sure what to do. I mean, obviously he's coming for me now, so that's probably dead, because it's half HP anyway. So we bought these 3 stingers, these 5 stingers, and they all missed. What? Those 5 stingers, they all missed. I don't know what to say, really. Clearly I'm a very bad player. Not sure.
Be careful.
Yeah, we're actually running out of stuff now.
Platoon is formed and ready.
Well, we could probably get this in there, but, you know, he's still got that Challenger in there, so...
Transportation Corps ready.
Not so sure it's a good idea.
Drop 200. 6 rounds. Over.
Ready, sir. On the road again.
These over here now.
Out there.
And, you know, if he keeps pushing like a muppet, we should...
Right up. Get in
Like,
formation.
look at all the stingers! Look at all the stingers! Alright, he had something here, and it got me when I was out of LOS there.
Where do you want it to move?
I'm not sure what to say, really. Really tough gig.
Ready to fire. Moving on to new 10 degrees up. Fire.
Be careful. Enemies nearby.
I just don't know what I could have
Someone
done
need a
differently.
guardian angel?
Like, I don't think he's that much better than me. Obviously, he's played, like, a lot more than me, but... I think it's a matchup thing.
Platoon formed and ready.
Do let me know, you know? Oh, okay, so he's in my spawn now.
War daddy to red leader. I am listening.
He's low cohesion. Okay. 2 shots, 2
The
hits.
captain and his crew welcome you.
Not sure what to say, really. We got him with that.
Glad to get a ride.
It was only like an engineer's dragon or something, so not the end of the world.
Ah, I'm hit.
Okay.
We've used up all our ammo. Adjusting on target.
This is now out of ammo. We need to deal with this, right? But
Need some extra firepower.
I need the seed out first. So seed,
Moving up.
then send this. Oh man, where was the second one? I didn't see it.
Go on.
Because that's obviously what...
Used up all
I
our
think it
ammo,
was this
sir.
building here. I'm not entirely sure. We could send these back up and then we would find it. Oh, he's leaving the district. Oh, that's fine. So he's gone back there now. Okay. And then where are you? It's that building. Okay.
It's hot up
Oh
there.
mate, the FSB hit me and it got a crit. Damn.
Raven 4, waiting for action.
And this seed is missing.
Be careful.
I don't know what to say. He just seems to have higher ECM than me, like an innate ECM advantage. But yeah, that's just full of people now, and I've run out of infantry, so I'm not really sure what to do.
We'll go.
Waiting for fire coordinates. We can't take it anymore.
Like this is obviously going to die in a second, right?
Beware.
Okay, Challenger moment. I mean, it's 2 vet, probably because it's got CB next to it. They're really bad tanks. So which is why if it was in the open, you know, I'd have something of an advantage. Wait,
Opening fire.
don't go for the guy on 1 HP. What are you doing? It says you can shoot that.
Copy, right up. Get in formation.
Right, I'm going to assume he's dead. And I think the other one was in
Yes,
here.
sir.
Couldn't really
Ammo
tell.
depleted.
So let's buy another one of these. But he's got plenty of planes, so...
Ready to pound.
Is that really a good
sir.
idea?
10 degrees up. Fire. Ryan, get down.
The LOS tool really fails me in maps like this. I didn't even realise this was still up.
Get in formation.
Maybe I should have, like, played slower and bought an Nighthawk, and just, like, kind of held this for, like, 10 minutes, and then push back in, and just let him grind out, but... I don't know, I feel like it would have gone this way regardless. So he's flying over all the stingers now. Oh, they got him.
We can't take it anymore.
A bit late in the day, but... Because, like, look, I've got loads of tanks, but I can't use them. So yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one.
Another one bites the dust.
Like, we got that AA piece, and we killed quite a lot of SAS, but it's, you know, the game is over. It's too late.
On my way.
It's too late. Yeah, I'm not sure. So there's your Challenger. And yeah, on such a wide map, basically the wider the map, the better second UK is. GG. It might have gone the same way on a narrow map, but that was a tough one, man. So as you can see, he's played 2,000 games since the reset, and he keeps resetting this so he can beat up noobs in team games, basically. I've got him on Steam. I wonder if I can just show you his hours, or he might have a private profile. I've never actually checked. And I'll show you mine as well to make it fair. Here we go. So so he's got 5,759 hours on Steam. He's played the most ranked games out of anybody by quite some margin. And I have where am I? I have a lot as well. I've got 1,800, so which is probably more than like 95% of people. But he's literally got more than twice me, maybe even closer to 3 times. What was it? 5,508. Yeah, he's got more than 3 times my games. So he's good at the game. I mean, you should expect that, right? So we gave it a good go. I think I made a good account of myself. But yeah, that's a really tough map for that matchup. Really tough. Especially given like the dragon changes and stuff. And I got a little bit unlucky with the stingers killing his planes or not killing his planes. But I'm not sure how much of a difference it would have made. Maybe I should have played slower and just like gone for hyper defense, fallen back quicker, because he does have this thing where he just sort of runs at you, and like particularly obviously right at the end I wasn't trading so good, right? But I don't know. Do let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. GG.